After that.
Hey everyone, it's dmNorthTV here, and today usually we play board games on Saturday, but we have a bit of everybody's busy. I guess because it's summertime, right? Everybody's busy doing other things, but I had gotten some Civil War packs from our friends over at Breath Weapon X, and how did I get this? Was I was in their Breath Weapon X Fest 2. I won a cool comic book, which I actually don't have with me to show off. It's upstairs, I think. I should have brought it down.
Which comic?
It's the War of Light one.
Yeah, yes.
It's a heavy book.
Blackest Night.
Oh, by the way, this is Mike. Comics Mike has joined me tonight for some pack opening. So yeah, hi Mike.
Hi. How is everyone tonight?
We hope everyone's doing fine. Maybe I can convince my husband, he's right next to me, to go grab. He has his headphones on, so he might not be able to hear me. But yeah, so I won that. It was the prize draft. Prize, like, what is it, raffle? So I won that, and then I got the package pretty quick. I thought it got here really quick. I got it Thursday, I think. Opened it up, and I had 10 Civil War packs sitting in there. So I thought that was really cool. I don't own much from the Civil War set, so I thought maybe I'll just open it on stream, and Mike was kind enough to jump on and hang out with me while we do it.
Any chance we get to hang out, Kim?
Yep. So it's either between me and you playing a board game or opening packs, but I think we're going to chill out and open some packs today.
That sounded right to me.
All right.
I want to go eat some popcorn later.
Oh yeah, I'm going to watch the Black Widow movie after this, probably.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
I haven't looked at any spoilers if anybody did spoil it, but I will look after if anybody spoiled it. All right, are we ready to go? Are we ready to rock?
Go.
Are we ready to... is volume okay, Mike, on the stream?
I was just going to check.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll do this. I don't know how we want to do this. We'll pull some dice out first and see if... I'll test Mike today and see if he recognizes any of these characters. All right, so these are the two dice I pulled out first. The left one reminds me of, what is it? Ben? But I don't think that's Ben because it's blue. Same symbol, I think, though. But do you know, I don't know the right one.
The right one is rescue.
Ah, okay. And then this one must be like spider something. I don't know.
Yes, there was several spiders in there, and that one is Scarlet Spider, I believe.
Scarlet Spider. All right, so we'll put that there. And then...
You didn't tell me you were going to quiz me, too. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. I know you know this stuff.
Silly.
I know you know this stuff. Well, you were right.
Yeah.
So it is Rescue and Scarlet Spider. And look at that. It's a rare rescue that we pulled.
Now, what does the rare one do?
Pepper. So it says, ooh, it's a big one. At the end of your roll and reroll step, draw one die for each rescue die you rolled. That shows an energy face. Field each shield. I can remember what that was. Character die you drew at level 1. Return any other dice to your rescue. Doesn't need to be active for this ability to trigger.
Yeah, rescue did a lot of Energize before Energize was around. There was one that gained life that everybody always tried to get in draft.
Sorry, the light, not be able to see that. So that's a rare, and then this Scarlet was just a common card. So
we like commons. Commons, commons help make your team good. One of my favorite cards to draft. Actually, two of them, I believe. One of them was the common Black Widow,
Oh yeah.
because she's just good in draft.
Mm-hmm.
She can block any number of 0 costs.
Oh, okay.
So she's really good defensive piece. And then I believe it's the common Deathlock. I play that card in Constructed sometimes because I think that card's cool.
What's this affiliation? Do you remember? I don't remember what this one is.
That's New Warriors.
New Warriors. All right. Yeah, because his die looks like that Ben Spider guy's die, but it's not red. When opposing die is fielded, you may spin Scarlet die you control to level of the fielded character die and deal damage equal to that die's level to that die. That's an interesting one. 5 cost though.
Well, the reason why his die looks like Ben Reilly's is because Scarlet Spider is Ben Reilly, which is the clone of Peter Parker.
Ah. Alright.
So,
all right.
there you go.
There you go. We're gonna learn some stuff. I know this one. This one's Ant-Man.
Yes.
This one looks like Loki, but it's not Loki. Or is it?
Correct.
It is Loki.
No, it's not Loki. It's so if you're watching the Loki show right now, I have not caught up, but the big speculation on who the person is the Enchantress. And that should be the Enchantress, I believe.
Ah.
Or no, that could be the Loki die. No, that is the Loki die in that one.
It's kind of neat because it's like transparency. It's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm all caught up on Loki. So if we do any spoiler alert. All right, so it is Loki.
Yes.
Black Sheep. So this is a common card. Wow, these are some expensive cards here. When he attacks, you may pay mass to switch Loki's A and D until end of turn. There you go. He's his own switch. AD switch. Ant-Man. It's a rare Ant-Man. While Ant-Man attacks, he may only be blocked by level 1 character dice. I feel like that's his theme. Isn't there like Ant-Man that like almost the same text almost?
Yeah, it's a pretty common thing.
Yeah. That's his thing.
In this set, the common one, I think, it might be uncommon, but the common Ant-Man, not only did he produce Fist, which is really good for a different card in the set that's really cool, but he was fast, I believe. So really common.
Fast is always good. All right, what do we have here? Oh, this is a nice looking die. I don't know who that is. And a pink one. Is this Mary Jane? No.
It is correct.
It is Mary Jane. Okay. I don't know what this one is.
That is a die that a lot of people really wanted in draft, but I never thought worked very well. But it's Speedball.
Oh, I like the color. It's like a swirly blue.
He's another New Warrior.
Okay. Was New Warrior introduced in this set?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
And has not been seen since, so.
Oh, yeah, it's true. All right, so it is Speedball. We have an uncommon Speedball and a common Mary Jane. Line them up here. Cool, not bad. She has resistance, which I don't remember what that does.
That's the key word of the set, that actually resistance, it depends on what they said in the resistance, but it's usually somebody had to get KO'd on your side or something.
Ah. Yeah, because it says when you field the character die with resistance, Mary Jane gets plus 1d till end of turn. So is that keyword also introduced in the set?
Yep. Resistance, because the Civil War and in the comic books was when Captain America fought Iron Man over the Superhero Registration Act.
I like that basic action. Yeah, you're right. Speedball. This sounds like a prepping mechanism here. When he takes damage, draw and roll a die. If it shows an energy phase, place it in your prep. Otherwise, return it to your bag.
Yeah, that one was okay. I think once again there's a lot of power in the commons, and the common Speedball, if he whatever damage he took, I think he dealt to the whole board.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people liked him as a defensive piece, but I don't know. I was much more aggressive, I guess. never drafted him.
All right, this one's giving me trouble to open. Okay, here we go. Hello, InFlames991. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, I don't know what this one is. Yellow one. And is that a Ronin?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, the black one is the Ronin die.
But this one?
He's got several different iterations, but that's an Iron Fist.
Oh, okay. We go to Ronin and Iron Fist. All right.
Well, yeah, Ronin, this is a chance for a super rare then, too. Let's point that out.
Yes, Ronin can be a super rare in this. So, hey, Ronathan, thank you for resubbing for 6 months in a row. How are you? All right, so it doesn't look like it's a super rare. These are a little bit, you know how they come curvy, right? They're both commons. I don't even own any Ronin dice, so this is actually pretty. Just a common Ronin. While blocking, if Ronin would be KO'd, prevent 2 damage to you from an attacking character die. Didn't people play this one?
They wanted the uncommon one, who's similar to the super rare. You could sacrifice a Ronin die to prevent damage from a source, I believe. So, yeah, the uncommon and the super rare were a little similar.
I'm waiting for the chicken dance to scare me half to death. I'm waiting for it. How many dice do you have? Oh my gosh, lots. It depends. Are you talking about this set that we're opening or in general? Because this set, I don't own that much. So this Iron Fist is, well, he's active when your opponent declares attackers KO a target opposing sidekick.
Hey, help clear the way for 5, right? Or,
4 costs, so it's kind of, I'm looking through these and most of these are pretty expensive.
Yeah, the set was notoriously
like something's expensive to buy.
A lot more expensive than others.
All right, next 2 dice. What do we got? This looks like some kind of captain dice. And I don't know who this is at all.
Well, the blue die would be Jessica Jones.
Okay.
And then I always forget who the star is.
Like some kind of captain person, I swear. Well,
yeah. Probably.
Well, we'll find out. So, yeah, I don't know who either of those are. But no super rare character there, right?
No super rare character.
All right, well, it's a blank Jessica Jones.
Which had good stats.
Yeah.
Her fielding costs were all right.
0, 1, 2 fielding cost, 3, 4, 5 stats, so not bad for a 3 cost. Not bad. And no affiliation though, so she won't be very good for, you know, a team up team. Winter Soldier. So we were kind of.
Oh, there you go.
Close.
Yeah, those were all bad cards. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, Winter Soldier. What was the other set he was in? I think I had like 1 card. It was called Bucky, and I don't even think he really had a great ability.
No.
But these are both commons. When he's active, when your opponent uses an action die, he gets +1/+1 for a 5 cost. That's crazy.
Yeah. And his fielding costs were pretty miserable, if I remember.
1, 1, 2. So yeah. All right, so we went through 5. We got 5 more to go.
Oh, anybody want to take some guesses what Kim might open? Any hopes?
We hit 2. So we've hit, anybody who just joined us, we hit 2 rares so far. So we got Ant-Man and Rescue Rare. We got 1 uncommon so far in Speedball, which I think his die is really cool. And then everything else was uncommon so far. All right, I see another blue die. All right, so another Jessica, and I'm assuming that's a Thor.
Uh, yeah, there was a Thor in the set, but I don't think it was Thor.
Oh, was it a she-Thor?
No,
She-Thor?
it was the robot Thor.
A robot Thor. All right.
Yeah.
Robot Thor. Interesting. All right, let's see what we got. So it is another Jessica. Let's see. It's not... Oh, it's her uncommon version.
Hmm.
When she's blocked, you may remove Jessica from the attack zone. And then it is Thor, but it looks like the girl Thor.
It's the woman Thor. Okay.
Yeah. Which has Intimidate for 6 cost.
That was something that was pretty prevalent in this set. Intimidate. There's several really good cards with it. There was the Punisher that gave Intimidate to all your... It might have been non-sidekicks. It might have been all your character dice.
Yeah.
And then there was the She-Hulk that I always liked. She cost 6, but she stopped all Intimidate. So this might be the first set for Intimidate, actually.
Oh, yeah? I like Intimidate. Yep. So in case you don't know, Intimidate is when fielded, remove target opposing character die from the field zone until end of turn. And place it next to your... Well, people just put it out of play. 6 costs, I mean, it's kind of high. Well, again, as we were saying, this set's pretty high with with costs anyways, right? So that's an uncommon and a common. All right. So we haven't hit any other rares. No super rares. I don't know what the ratio, how well it was in this set for that kind of stuff.
So it was either a 1 super rare per box or 2 super rare per box.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the last that it was like that. So
yeah, I know. I love pack opening. It's so much fun. Oh, look, another... Oh, no, that's not Thor. I don't know who this is. It looks like a Venom. So
the one is Venom, yes.
Brown Eye?
The other one's Nitro.
Nitro?
Mm-hmm. He's the one that caused the Civil War to happen by him and Speedball. Nitro's the bad guy, and Speedball is a kid that was part of the New Warriors, and when he went into fight Nitro, he ended up causing Nitro to blow up, because that's what Nitro does, and he blew up a school.
Oh. This is in this is in the comic book, right? So
this is in the comic books.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a super rare Venom. There we go. We got a super rare
one.
All right, so this one's called Abandon the Stinger. It's a 5 cost. And it says, while Venom is active, you may pay mass to give your sidekick +1/+1, so +1A, +1D until end of turn. So it gives all your sidekicks, okay, with 1 mask.
Isn't it or?
No. While Venom is active...
Oh,
yes, you're right. Or. Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed that card. But there is, once again, the uncommon one. It was really cool.
That's cool.
But the super rare was pretty awesome, too, because you could catch him off guard with that.
Yeah, it's not bad. 5 costs. It's got all right fielding costs and 0/1/1, so not bad. There we go. We actually pulled a super rare. Look at that. And this is the Nitro, yeah. The common Nitro. When he's KO'd, target opposing character die with D less than or equal to Nitros. He has an interesting die, though. It looks like it's like blowing up something.
It is. He's blowing up. That's what he does. It's a mushroom cloud.
All right, nice. A mushroom cloud. Wait. Yeah. Or to me, it looks like almost like a tree. But yeah, I could see how it could be a mushroom cloud. Oh, there's the chicken dance.
Yeah,
there we go.
You're shaking hands.
But you know what you have? you also have to put in. Oh, I can't get to it fast enough. I don't think I can get to. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I could do it. We gotta do blow up chicken. Oh, is it not going off?
It will in a second.
Yeah, it hasn't gone up on my stream. Oh, maybe Matt put a delay.
I don't think so. There's just
Oh,
always a
I
delay.
missed the blow up. I didn't see it. I wonder if
It hasn't happened
maybe. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I don't have it in my thing. I'm pretty sure I do, but I don't know why that didn't go off. All right, so we got a super rare. He's in the corner there. All right. Oh, this is a really.
He is fun.
Yeah, now I kind of want to play a golden event in WDA or something like that. And actually, is it golden this week? No, I think it's modern.
It's modern. Try hard. Make a very hard deck, and they're gonna take her team, and they're gonna take away. They're gonna take away some cards.
Yeah. So WDA's weekly dice arena that happens with Ross on Twitch at Final Ross Battle, 9 o'clock's on Tuesday. So if you're ever interested in playing, play that. All right. So there's another Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Hercules? What is this?
Yeah, you got it.
Really?
Yeah.
A Hercules in the set.
Yep.
How does Hercules have anything to do with this?
He was kind of a big player in the storyline of Civil War because there was no Thor then until they cloned him and made him a robot. So
interesting. All right. Well, we got another Venom and a
hopefully
Hercules.
it's the uncommon one because the uncommon one really really good, but it's the common. I can tell by the cost.
Oh, 4 cost? Yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-E. When he's active, opposing psychic character dice cost 1 more energy to field.
Still good.
Yeah.
Still very good.
And this is the uncommon Hercules. Look at that. Son of Zeus. When he attacks, he cannot be blocked by psychics. Not bad stats. 1/1/2 to field, though.
Uh-huh. And another 5 cost with fielding cost like.
And then the 4 cost. All right. We're on to our second to last. I doubt we'll pull another super rare now.
Probably not, but you never know.
You never know. That's upside down. All right. Oh, this must be Captain America because that's Captain America's thing.
That's correct. That wasn't upside down.
I don't know what action that would be. I feel like it's like Atom or something. No, it's not Atom. I don't know.
Yeah, to think about Hank.
Oh, Pym particles.
Pym particles.
Ah, okay.
It was a great one-sided. The uncommon one is a great one-sided Overcrush. But I don't remember what the common was. I always looked for the uncommon one. I think the one that gave out Overcrush was really good.
I guess they really never changed Captain America's logo thing there.
Well, actually, I think that's one of the only times I remember that style of die.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think that one's unique there. I don't remember.
Unless they had it going the other way. It's the oncoming Pym particles. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So target die you control gets +1 and fast until end of turn.
Oh, it's the fast one. Okay.
Yeah.
Must be the common one that does the Overcrush.
Asterisks give Ant-Man and Wasp character dice you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's actions and abilities until end of turn. So I guess this one you would have to pair with Wasp or Ant-Man.
Well, I mean, it was you were complaining about how things in the set cost a little bit extra, right?
Yeah.
This is just a good die to buy for 3, and you know, rotating for either to give something fast or to have some extra energy economy.
Yeah. I mean, fast is pretty good.
Yeah.
If you can KO your other die before they can even do back damage.
Mm-hmm.
So this Captain America has the resistance. And then while he's active, at the end of your turn, if none of your dice were KO'd this turn, you may KO a target sidekick die. So 5 costs. Fielding cost not so great on this. 1/2/2. So fielding cost and cost of the cards were quite expensive in this set. All right.
Yeah, this is when they were starting to do a correction of kind of where the meta is and how things were cheap with Gotti and Serena. That was still played right then, so. Yep. Oh.
I have no idea who any of these two are. This one looks like a clock or some sort, and this one looks like a woman.
Well, the clock is more of a bullseye.
Okay.
And that's Deathlock. That's if it's the common Deathlock, he's a pick one out of your pack type guy, even though he costs 6 and has crazy fielding cost. And the other one is Moonstone.
Moonstone. Interesting. Nice color though. It's like a moonstone.
There you go.
Yeah, I can already see he has a 3 fielding cost on that.
Yeah, but his common card is insane. So.
All right. So, Moonstone, Miss Marvel. Wait. Moonstone was Miss Marvel, or is this?
Well, she was Miss Marvel after Civil War. She became Miss Marvel in the Dark Avengers. They dressed up a lot of villains as Avengers, and Moonstone became Miss Marvel.
Ah, so it's her common version. Oh, look, bolts.
Thunderbolts. She is a Thunderbolt.
I didn't know they had that. Oh yeah. Let's see. When she's active, you may spin down one of your Moonstone character dice to prevent all damage to you from an opposing when fielded or when attacks ability. Alright, so this is the rare Deathlock. 7 cost. So there's another rare we got. When Deathlock die would be KO'd, you may instead spin him down a level, gain 2 life, and clear all damage from Deathlock. KOing him will get tough. Got quite of a defense.
Yeah. So, does he also have Overcrush or no?
No. It just says that.
See, the common one has Overcrush. And if he would be KO'd, you actually spin him up and lose 2 life. But you could always pay the 2 life to keep him from getting KO'd.
Yeah. And
he would just be a big overcrushing dude that would sit on the field and win you the game.
Yeah, I see that.
You'd have to pay 2 life though, Kim. Are you willing to do that kind of thing?
You know me and paying life and taking what do you get? Bag management and all that stuff.
Oh, bag burn's good.
Oh, that's it. Bag burn.
Bag burn's good. Yes, and getting to keep an 7/7 or an 8/8 on the field with Overcrush is very, very good. Because if they're blocking, they probably have to block with 2 or 3 characters. And theirs are getting KO'd. They have to re-roll theirs back while yours gets to stay on the field and then just go and attack next turn too. So it got very overwhelming. There's also a Goliath card in this set.
Goliath?
Yeah, I think all the versions of him have a fist pump on them. Plus 1A. Maybe plus 1A, plus 1D.
Okay.
But he's fists were a very strong draft in Civil War. Or if you got lucky enough to get Ronin. Ronin was really good too.
The one Ronin, the common Ronin we got. Yeah, so we got
that's the uncommon or super rare that really were really good. So he wasn't always around.
Didn't they do a foil version to his card? A promo card?
It's a prize card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, no, I have to check. I doubt. Which one did they do though?
The super rare.
Okay. But not bad for 10 packs. I mean, we got a super rare, got a few uncommons, 3 rares, and super rare. So not too bad for 10 packs.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
So
random 10 packs.
if you took the first half of those, if you could think back, what would you have drafted out of the first half of them? Do
Oh
you
my
remember what
gosh.
was in the first half?
Yeah, the first bit was we had
I think Venom
Loki,
squeaked in. Yeah.
Scarlet Spider. Um, we had. Then we have Speedball and Jessica. Well, I have them here. There you go. I opened them like this. So here we go. Look at
There you go. So
the
take
dice.
that,
So
that
let's see.
top half there.
So
What do you think you would have drafted out of those first?
So those were our top, and that
Yeah.
was the blank Jessica Jones.
Yes.
I don't know. The rescue wasn't very. Reroll and roll step. Draw 1 die for each rescue die you roll that shows an energy face. Field each. Yeah, so that wouldn't have worked because that would have depended on me having shields on the draft.
Well, if you pick it first, then you know to draft a lot more shields.
Yeah, which I did pick it first.
Did have Namorita and Justice. Both were shield characters that packed a punch. Well, Namorita didn't pack too much of a punch, but she was a very good defensive piece. So
the Scarlet Spider. Once per turn, when an opposing character die is fielded, you may spin a Scarlet Spider die you control to level of the fielded character die and deal damage equal to that die's level to that die. So you could KO it, depending. Actually, that's not too bad. We had the Ant-Man. I mean, he's a cheap one.
yeah.
He can only be blocked by level 1 character dice, but you can easily get KO'd though. I mean, 2, 2, 3. Loki. I don't remember reading the Loki. I can't remember what the Loki one was. Oh, switch the A and D with a mask. I mean, that might be too bad if you're attacking and the person has an open field. That's potentially 4, 6, 8 damage going through.
Yeah, I think I would have taken the Loki and then maybe, this is gonna sound weird, but that blank Jessica Jones, it wasn't the strongest of packs, so yeah.
Yeah, that was the blank one. And you had Mary Jane, which has resistance. But you have to field a character die with resistance, so you would need to draft resistance characters, and I don't really know how much they had in this box.
Well, the second pack you opened
Captain America, and that was it, right? For resistance.
Yeah, right there. There was several, but.
And then we had Speedball. This one's not too bad. The Speedball. When he takes combat damage, and on his high level, he's not too bad to get KO'd. Draw and roll a die if it shows an energy face. Place it in your prep. Otherwise, return it to the bag. So it's not like you're losing it to the used. That's when he takes damage.
Well, if it was a sidekick, I'd rather lose it to the used.
Yeah, but then you know what, too, is he has to take damage, so you have to have something to damage him to do it. So let's say you do like roll a actual character die that you want to field. You wouldn't. Yeah, I guess you could field it. It's when he takes damage though it happens. So how can he? You have to have something to damage him during the whole main step.
Well, remember, this is the time when you would get to pick what basic actions you had. Now, there was some places that run restrictions, like they'd have to be Marvel actions or stuff, but a lot of times when I would play, it was choose whatever basic action you wanted, so you could get him and bring back Magic Missile. Draft some more bolts.
That's true. The other ones were Iron Fist and Ronin. So Ronin was cheap. If he would get KO, it would prevent 2 damage to you from an attacking character die. So I mean, that's not too bad. An Iron Fist when active when your opponent declares attackers KO target opposing sidekick. So is that for each attacking die, or is just when they declare attacks?
When they declare an attack, I think is what it said. Could
Yeah.
you read it again?
When your opponent declares attackers.
Yep.
Yeah, so even though it's multiple, it's still part of the attack step.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Jessica Jones, the last one, and then Captain America, which had resist.
Which he was actually strong because his resistance. If one of your guys gets KO'd, I believe you gain a life.
While active, this is his resistance ability. While active, at the end of your turn, if a character die you control was KO'd this turn, you may KO target level 1 character die.
Yeah, so he wasn't terrible.
Nope.
Plus you were running. This is the set, like you mentioned earlier, that had Superhero Registration Act in it. So if you brought Superhero Registration Act and you KO'd one of your somebody else bought one from you and you KO'd one of your sidekicks, you get to KO one of theirs or something else. So it worked okay.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, second half I would have definitely kept the Venom.
Yeah.
No sweat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ronin I probably would have kept. Yeah, I don't know about as you said, the blank Jessica Jones. I don't know about that one.
No, that'd be like my second pick because it's just a decent cheap beater.
Yeah.
Which can win you games, especially in this wall up. This was definitely the time of the wall up. So
everybody just having a field.
Yep, walls for days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. I love opening packs. It's like now you feel like you need to open more packs.
Oh no.
No. You can't get these anymore anyways. Well, unless you buy a box, of course.
I mean, some stores have them. I am out of Civil War though, personally.
So, in case anybody doesn't know, Mike owns a comic book store.
Yes.
In New Baltimore, Michigan. So, they still are existent. You can still probably get them from your distributor, right?
Nope, not through my distribution channels. This is collectible product, and eventually it had to sell out and disappear. Civil War was one of the first sets that they actually had cut back on production. They had made less of this than they had of several earlier previous sets. I'm trying to think. Yeah, World's Finest would have came out after Civil War, I believe.
Yes,
actually,
it did.
I can cheat at that.
They know a couple of our local stores in Canada. One of the stores actually has a bunch of the boxes, and they had them for like $50, which isn't too bad.
It's about half price.
Yeah, I went back to check today. I was browsed through the deals or whatever, and they added some more to it. And you know what? They're $100.
Well, they might have looked online and realized that certain sets, sets like a lot of the middle sets, like Green Arrow, Flash, Deadpool, a lot of those sets were significantly underprinted, actually. And you can't get that stuff very, very regularly anymore.
I'm curious now because I remember it being I don't think Deadpool was in that.
Well, that's because it might be sold out, like I said.
Yeah, true. Who knows? For $100, I don't know about that. I wouldn't buy it for $100.
It's not the strongest set other than Multiple Man, but
yeah,
it's fun to mess around with. And I mean, this is a collectible game. Eventually Eventually, it might be worth something, especially if they ever start producing new product again. So,
Okay, so they have Justice League. They're all $100. So Justice League.
I wouldn't pay $100 for Justice League.
No. World's Finest, which I actually enjoyed that set.
It's my favorite set ever to draft.
One of my favorite cards is in that set, which is a super rare card.
I'm going to guess Ultraman. But
Good guess. Age of Ultron.
That set was pretty overproduced. I don't know if that should be $100.
Uncanny X-Men.
That one definitely should not be $100.
And...
yeah, if anybody wants to pay for some shipping, I'll send them some Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, this is Canadian, by the way, dollars.
Well, there's that too. So.
And this is funny because it was cheaper, and I don't know what raised their price. Okay, and the last one was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a weird set. I think there's still some of that out there, but yeah, for the most part, most of those I don't think he should have marked up. But unless he had somebody come in and just buy like boxes and boxes of it, and he's like, "Oh, I need to raise it."
Yeah, and here's the best part. It says limit 1 per order.
Okay.
But I'm like, $100. That's... They're all golden, and
I think he's just hoping that the collectible craze goes to Dice Masters.
Okay, well, you want to hear this comparison? So there's another Canadian website. Okay, they have Uncanny X-Men available. $37.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think all those sets should have been like 50 or under.
Well, now they should be because they've been overproduced and long out of print, and they're long since desired.
There's a Batman one available at this one for $70.
That makes more sense. That's when the sets have been much harder to come by, so that doesn't surprise me.
And that's it. So this one only has those two, but that seems more reasonable. Not $100. He must have raised it for some reason. Oh.
Like I said, there's a crazy collectible market going right now, from sports cards to Pokemon cards to flesh and blood cards to
Digimon.
Yes, I am
Magic.
buying and looking at Digimon. Yes, the Magic cards. There's the select bunch of Magic cards, especially that if prices go up, they get affected significantly. They're called the reserve list cards. So,
do people actually play these, or are they just collecting them to collect them, or are they actually playing the game?
So, from my experience, there's always somebody playing these games, but there are certain ones like Pokemon. It's as much about the kids having them and trading them back and forth and stuff like that. A game like Magic is definitely play, and Flesh and Blood I think is turned into, while DM Armada would know better, but I there are some people playing it, but I think it's become open boxes to get the money cards and sell them to the people that are willing to spend the money on them.
Yeah. You know, my always problem with these games is I would buy it, try it out, like it too much, end up spending so much money on it. But then too, it's like the other end to it is to make up that money I spent, I'm constantly playing it. Because I'm not like, I prefer to play it than collect it, right? Like,
sure.
I wouldn't like buy something and then I don't get to play it.
Well, that's a natural human emotion of wanting to get value out of their money, and that's where people will even play bad games. And they've proven, like on a website like Board Game Geek, where there's some people that rate games better just because they bought them and they can't put forth the fact that they might have bought a bad game, so they rate them higher and try and play them more instead of moving on to something that they would really rather enjoy in their lives.
Yep. But you don't get much Keyforge people though, do you?
I get some Keyforge.
Okay.
Keyforge is
Dead game?
It's not collectible. It's collectible in the fact that it's unique, but nobody can ever put I don't think anybody can really put a price tag on most of those cards because you can't sell the cards. You have to sell the deck.
Right. It's a deck. Yeah, you have to sell. But some of those decks are kind of crazy, right? Like I remember back in the day, there was like the Horseman or something like that.
Yeah, that didn't mean that they were good decks.
Exactly. It's just rare cards.
Right. There are good decks, and they've proven that by having more chains on them if they did well in tournaments.
Yeah. Hey, but CCM. Yeah, but nobody's really playing it. So CCM asks, what? Dice Master packs? How did you get your hands on that? Wow, CCM. When I played in the Breath Weapon X Fest 2, I had one in the raffle, the comic book. It's called, I forget what it's called. And 10 packs came. It's called. You know what? Now you're making me want to go upstairs and get it. And then in the pack, which I didn't expect, Rob from Breath Weapon X put 10 packs of Civil War in there. So decided to chill out and open them up. We got a super rare. We got Venom super rare. So that was our highlight, I think.
I would think so. Yes.
Yeah. We got 3 rares. So these are 10 packs that we opened. 3 rares: Deathlock, Ant-Man, Rescue. Yeah, he says Venom's one of the best for sure. What do we get for uncommons? Not too much uncommons. 4 uncommon cards. Jessica, Speedball, Hercules, and Fim, and then the rest were pretty much commons. I don't know what the best common card was out of this.
Out of what you got?
Commons?
Nothing
great.
super strong. In a set, like I said, that has a lot of strong commons.
Yeah. All this was commons. Captain, Moonstar, Venom, Nitro, Thor, Winter Soldier, Jessica, Iron Fist, Ronan, Mary Jane, Loki, and Scarlet Spider for all the commons. So my video is mirrored.
I was gonna mention that.
How is my video mirrored? Oh, you mean on stream? Yeah. I don't know how to flip that actually.
You did get the Brightest Day comic from the BWX Fest. The Brightest Day.
Brightest Day, that's the name of it.
That's yeah.
I don't know.
What happens after Blackest Night? The Brightest Day happens.
Nitro. When Nitro's KO target opposing character die with D less than or equal to Nitro's D.
Yep, he's probably one of the better commons you got.
I didn't even realize my thing was mirrored. I would have to flip it somehow, but I'm we're almost done anyways. Yeah, I can't do anything while it's streaming. Double removal with 1 KO. Use the uncommon absorbing man.
Yeah, it's from Thor he's talking about.
Yeah. Iron Fist. KOing a target opposing. Ronin resistance. Yeah, they're okay. But I should like convince Ross to probably do like a Civil War, theme or something.
I just bring that Deathlock I talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, he was the uncommon, right?
No, it's the common one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, but this one is the one we pulled was the rare one.
Yes, you pulled the rare one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, that's what we were doing tonight. There was no board games. I'm like, want to open packs? Moonstone should have been better back in the day. She stopped Gobby and Lantern Ring, but she only stopped single instances.
And she cost too much to field.
Which Moonstar was that one?
On a higher face, which there wasn't back in the day really good consistent ways of raising your levels on your character dice.
Yeah, she's a 1/2/2 field. But yeah, that was fun. Fun to open packs. And now I have some more stuff in my Civil War set. Moonstar did nothing against Bard, which was the biggest threat.
Correct.
Oh, Bard. I don't even think I own Bard. Again, a lot of the older golden sets I didn't really get into other than Aviac. But that was my first set. Yeah, that was my first ever set.
Bard was in the starter, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if you bought it for the basic actions, you probably have Bard.
Yeah, I didn't buy any.
You should always buy a D&D set for its basic actions. They always have the best ones.
I may have accumulated some in the past, just like here and there.
Ah.
I knew our local store that we used to go play at Dice Masters. They had like maybe 8 of the starter sets of maybe 4 and 4 of both the D&Ds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I probably still has it there sitting with dust collecting on it because they haven't been open for over a year.
Oh my gosh.
I think he was selling it for like $13.95 a box or something.
They're both well worth it, in my opinion. The first one has the Battle for Faerun box has my favorite group of basic actions. It's where Resurrection came from, Polymorph came from, Charm was fun to play with, Magic Missile was originally there. It had the best basic actions. And then D&D 2, the Under Siege, there was some really solid basic actions in that set. Plus it had the Bard in the starter. So, both well worth getting.
Which, oh no, I was thinking about Guy Gardner, but that was from War of Light, right?
He was in the War of Light starter, yes.
Yeah. D&D sets for good. Fun fact, the Battle of Faerun starter, is that it? Battle of Faerun? BFF starter set only has the only character card that is banned in golden.
That is true. It has the Beholder in it.
Beholder's banned in golden?
The one from it cost 7. It was the 7 cost one from Battle for Faerun, not the one fielded use 2 globals one from D&D 2.
All other cards banned in golden are action. Yeah. Sort of something.
No, that's not true. Or no, Bard isn't banned in golden. That's correct. I've forgotten. They never banned it in golden. Just... No. Did they ban Yuan-ti in golden? I thought they did.
Yeah, they banned Yuan-ti, the super rare.
Did they ban it in golden, though?
Yes, I believe so.
Well...
I'm pretty sure it was
Bard.
not.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bard I knew was only in modern. At the very end, which made no sense. And then Yuan-ti, yes, that one needed to be banned. Even after they banned the Cosmic Cube.
Which is so funny, because I had just gotten the super rare Yuan-ti card and then they banned it. It's like, great. But those bans became unnecessary when their respective sets were.
Well, Yanti's ban was pretty early in the bannings. Things like Shriek and Bard, when they banned them with a month to go, both of them, like at different times, but I think they banned both of those like with a month to go, and it was not necessary at that point. But WizKids wanted to prove that they were listening, I guess. Just listening way too late, that's all, after a year.
Hopefully we'll get some news soon.
So,
oh,
oh yeah, there'll be lots of power cards in Dark Phoenix. It's going to be the Wild West again at that point.
When it comes out. November quotations.
That's the hope. Yeah, I mean, I keep hearing more and more stories about how shipping's working right now from China to over here, and it's not good.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's delayed.
Yes, I agree with Glory.
Gave us all of the control. Dark Phoenix Saga will throw all the win con.
Right. Infinity Gauntlet. So if we look at what was supposed to rotate out and everything, Infinity Gauntlet definitely provided everything to make a old meta and new meta work, other than ramp, which I don't even see any of that too much in Dark Phoenix. But Infinity Gauntlet was one of the best sets to just help build teams and build the game. It was a great set. Yeah. And not because it could kill people, but because it could make the game work.
Yeah.
So
it'll be interesting. And if they do come an announcement, are we even going to get any rotation?
We won't get a rotation for
because
this.
Nothing really came out.
Which is kind of bad because, once again, if we want to talk about when rotation was going to happen, they were going to have a Worlds with Dark Phoenix, and Dark Phoenix was going to be around for like 3 months. But then I'm pretty sure that at least the X-Men Forever box was going to disappear. It was close to disappearing. So you only had to deal with Hope Summers for a little while with the X-Men set. Like they wanted you to play with it, but then they were going to take it away. But now you get a whole nother year of Hope Summers. Well, if Dark Phoenix ever comes out, we'll say that again. But you get a whole nother year of Hope Summers just being crazy good now from the Dark Phoenix. So you could put so many different things for her to copy, and a couple control pieces like Maura McTaggart and other things, and the X-Men team is going to be busted.
Isn't it already busted?
Close. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I forgot. Also, from Dark Phoenix, aren't they going to give us the Villainous Pact on a dude on Magneto? So yeah, I guess they were going to have more of the prep in Dark Phoenix.
My feeling is that they're going to get Dark Phoenix Saga out this fall, and they rotate boxes up to X-Men Forever the following June. It'll be a deep cut, but otherwise the X-Men affiliation is going to be a bit too strong.
They can't have Hope Summers around that long. Is what, and I agree with DCM there. The Hope Summers, just when she can copy that Storm and the turn she comes in, take out 2 dudes, and then if you happen to field a second Storm, you're taking out actually close to 3 to 5 dudes in a turn. no one's going to be able to establish a board presence that they need to play the game, or sidekicks to be able to keep their bag a little thinner. And that's just copying one of the super rares. There's copying the 6-cost Colossus, where 2 damage a turn. Yeah, that's what he just mentioned. There's copying the Rachel Summers that's still around for the control piece of wiping the board. There's there's innumerable amounts of things that she can copy that are just going to be sick, crazy. Like I said, the Maura McTaggart, you can copy her and they won't be able to use a global because it'll cost them 3 or 4.
But she doesn't copy their stats. She just copies their ability, right?
Yeah. Right.
So she's useless to me in the Orbital Strike team.
She is useless to you in the world.
Because her stats are still 1 something, 1 or something. Now, if she copied stats, that would have been crazy.
I don't think Rachel Summers was the worst thing she could copy. It was the Jean Grey that I blocked out many a person with the Jean Grey Hope Summers.
Is that the one that they field or something like that? They deal damage or something? The Jean?
Equal to Jean Grey's or Hope Summers level, yes.
Yeah. So you can pretty much field a sidekick and it dies.
Right. They never got to field a sidekick, at least. And usually you were KOing a bit of the early stuff. And sometimes there was enough ramp that you would get Hope Summers and Jean Grey, and they were taking some combination of like 3 to 6 damage when they entered the battlefield. So
did they go to the prep or did they go to the used?
Yeah, they went to the prep, but
okay.
You're never going to have a board presence after that point. Like, how many characters have 6 defense or more?
Yeah.
Like Becky Lynch, it still almost kills Becky Lynch. Just fielding her.
Was it her A that did it?
No, it was their level.
Oh, the level. Okay.
And if you tried just a little bit, you could make sure that their levels were raised. So, yeah.
Yeah, if you spit her up or something to get her to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Jean was it?
It was the rare one, I think.
From what? From X-Men for
First Class.
No, yeah, okay.
Uncommon.
So it's the uncommon, yeah. When she's active, when an opposing character dies, fielded, deal damage to it equal to her level.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I played that in a 2-team takedown, but I made 3 other people play it in the next 2-team takedown because they hated me so much for.
I can't say I still have not played a Hope Summers, so.
There's a fun one. The one that draws the dice equal to the different X-Men you have in the field. That one's fun.
Yeah, I think DM Armada played that one in the WDA.
That's his favorite one. He's played that team several times.
He ran to Bard and Canat one year. Well, it should be a fun time in Dice Masters, so hopefully get an announcement with rotation of some, well, not rotation, but an announcement of some sort. I heard HeroClix got an announcement.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Nice.
Yep. So hopefully we're around the corner. Hopefully. Hey, you know what? It's this community that keeps this game alive.
It's barely only that does it. Well, that's not true, because I can speak when people walk into my store, and I do have it where people can see it a little bit more, but almost everybody asks me, what's this Dice Masters thing?
Okay.
Lots of people have always asked me.
Do you advertise it, or you just have? I've seen your shelf.
Well, yeah, it's much emptier than it used to be. Things have drafted and people do buy stuff. So a lot of the middle sets to newer sets have all disappeared. I just have some older stuff now. But yeah, there's a lot of people, and it's catchy. A lot of people want to learn about it. and now that we're getting out of COVID, hopefully I can get some
Teaching.
blood back into the playing. So
Yeah. Have
it was
a
down
how
to
to.
just me and one guy, and now we're back up to 5 people at least. So
That's good. Have a
yeah.
what do you call it? A how to play game night or something. How to play Dice Masters.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Well, Mike, thank you for joining me and opening some packs, talking Dice Masters for a little bit.
And comics, yeah, no problem.
And comics, yeah.
I had to come.
I'm glad you came aboard. I would have been talking to myself the whole time. So it's nice to always have someone to talk to.
Even if he's loud and annoying, I understand. Thank you.
But yeah, it's a reminder, Comic Mike here owns a store out in New Baltimore, Michigan, and you're gonna have to tell me what your website is.
I don't. You
don't have a website?
I do have a website. I don't have to tell you though. But yes, it's Mike's Comics and Games.
There you go. You can find them. And Facebook too. You can find them.
Yeah, Facebook.
I don't think we have anything else coming. What's that?
She'll even tell you my Discord probably. If you ask him. She'll send you my Discord link or something.
There is a Discord that you can join. Oh, don't worry. I pump you out in the show notes, so
Thank you.
This will go up on YouTube. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. What do we have coming up? Monday, Double and Dice Drops, episode 37. And I will advertise for Jocelyn if you're ever in the need for a dice bag to play Dice Social. Joss Stitch does do dice bags.
She might even have some cool new patterns.
Oh yeah, I could show off. So here's one of Joss Stitch's Wonder Woman. Here's one of Joss Stitch's DC, I guess. Dr. Mario. Is it Dr. Mario? Yes, Dr. Mario. Flash. This one I do not know if you can get. It's a special one. I don't know. It was specially made. I don't know if she even has fabric left for it. But if you're ever interested in a dice bag, she's on Etsy store, Joss Stitch, and you can reach her in Discord at Joss Stitch.
I have ordered 3 of them myself and received one. They are very nice.
Yep, they work well for playing dice because I like flat bottom ones because they're easier to get to the dice than square ones, which I always find they go in the corner. So I'm afraid I'm always going to miss a die in there or something.
Well, that's why I always turn mine upside down.
Yep, and Double drops on Monday. I said that. Yeah, so look out on our Dice Socials. Dice Social is coming up, actually. We've set a date, the 31st. No theme yet, so that'll come out soon. No theme. On the 31st, Saturday, but no theme yet. I hope to get that out very soon. And yeah, that's it. You can reach us on all the socials at dmNorthTV. So thanks again, Mike. Always a pleasure. And have a good night, everyone. And thanks for hanging out with us. See ya.